Hello there, and welcome to this somewhat vintage Star Wars toy unboxing. So this is part of the Shadows of the Empire toy line, and was released in 1996, I believe. And this is a swoop vehicle made by Kenner. This is a pre-owned example and somewhat inexpensive, and I really like the aged boxes, clearly being battered around a bit, still with the original price tag on as well. Fortunately, I can't see the price, but it's a fairly inexpensive thing to pick up, this swoop vehicle, because it's not really a character anyone knows, it's just a generic bounty hunter. But I really like it. So let's have a look at the back, and it does tell us a little bit more about the character and some of the other toys in the toy line. So you can get Boba Fett's Slave One, the Millennium Falcon, an X-Wing, and then a few characters here. So Chewbacca in a bounty hunter disguise, Luke Skywalker in disguise, Xizor and Dash Rendar. Also Boba Fett and I-8, the assassination droid, and also Xizor and Vader. I wish I had some of them, but they're not as inexpensive as this is. Now there's some really cool information here. You can cut this out, and it's kind of like a little sheet. I'm glad no one has cut this out, which has information all about the swoop troopers, which you've probably heard of them in some Star Wars games, especially some of the old games. You hear characters talking about swoop bike gangs, especially in the lower levels of Coruscant. Anyway, so pilot height 1.8 meters average. Classification as they're human, apparently. A bit racist. Affiliation, so despite being bounty hunters, it seems they work for the Galactic Empire, this particular man. It's an Imperial bounty hunter. Weapon of choice various. 3 meters vehicle length, and can also apparently reach speeds of up to 600 plus kilometers per hour. If only motorbikes would go that fast, eh? So, the Empire's broad reach has included thousands of planets in the galaxy. With such a vast territory to police, the Empire often pays bounty hunters huge sum for the capture or elimination of certain wanted individuals. The mercenaries favoured by the Empire are expert trackers and assassins, dangerous individuals who are highly intelligent and extremely skilled in both weapon use and air combat. A preferred vehicle of many of these elite bounty hunters is the swoop, a brawny speeder craft most often associated with gangs and outlaws such as the Nova Demons and the Dark Star Hellions. Its toughness and incredible speed makes it a perfect mount for bounty hunters. These swoop troopers are well equipped for their profession. Their weaponry ranges in variety from heavy blasters and concussion grenades to battle axes and daggers. Lightweight armour offers limited blaster protection, while headgear supplies protection full sensor array, micro-binocular viewing, and a mini computer for language translation and navigational assistance. The swoops are long, raked repulsor craft with a plough-like scoop at the front. Basically 2 large engines with a seat and controls. Swoops are fast, tough and hard to control. Big repulsors and hot turbo thrusters contribute to make a mean, noisy flyer capable of executing incredible maneuvers at over 600 kilometers per hour under the control of a skilled pilot. Movable handlebars function as a directional controls, while acceleration is manipulated by rocker-pivoted footpads. Because of their outrageous acceleration and kick, there are few that will fly these speeders anywhere other than in wide open areas, such as the deserts of Tatooine. Crime Underlord Sizor hired several of these bounty hunters to eliminate Luke Skywalker in an attempt to frame Darth Vader and undermine his position with the Emperor. With Vader out of the way, Sizor could then take his place at the Emperor's side. During the ensuing battle, Skywalker was able to capture a swoop and eliminate many of the swoop troopers. However, the bounty hunters' numbers proved too much for the young Jedi. It was only due to the last-second arrival of Darth Rendar that Luke was able to escape and continue his flight for the Rebel Alliance. Such an interesting story on the back. I doubt many kids were interested in this though. More like the fire high impact proton torpedo, so they can fire it at their brothers or siblings, etc. It's a cool toy. It's made by Kenner, who are known for their excellent toys. So this isn't completely fresh unboxing. It's been opened in the past, but not by me. So I'm kind of excited to see if this looks as good as it does on the picture. Like I said, it's fairly inexpensive, so you don't have to worry too much. But, you never know, maybe it will be hard to find one day, as it is kind of not something everyone would like to collect. Sorry, I can hear neighbours shouting, oh dear. And I just love all these old things. I've got my old book in the last video. This may not be that old, but the box itself is very battle worn. Put this to one side. Oh, there's some stuff in here. A bag. Okay. I think these are sticker decals that you can put on. Probably place these onto the speeder. I'm sure it tells you how to do that. And then what else is in here? Ah yes, a little manual. We'll look at that in a moment. And what's this? Another bag. And that's everything. Okay, we'll put this to one side for now. Let's have a nosy at this first, shall we? Apply labels using the numbers on the label sheet and these illustrations as a guide. Would you look at that? I would do that with you, but I feel like I should keep these stickers where they are, just in case this thing is ever hard to find one day. but I doubt it. You can pick these up for about $30, £20 on eBay right now. So if you're looking for something a bit different for your Star Wars or collection needs, and this is different. It's not like any of the key vehicles or characters. I mean, I wish I had some of them, but some of this Shadows of the Empire stuff is pretty expensive, understandably. So, note: parents should remove and discard fastening devices. So, the wings can be raised or lowered as you wish. Load a missile into the launcher and press the button to fire. Seat included figure at the controls. His hands fit around the handlebars. Wow. Raise the landing gear for pretend flight. Assemble the two parts of the nose piece as well. Now this has been opened, so I'm assuming some of this is like this. Just looks like someone's placed this into a sandwich bag. Let's have a little look at this guy. That must be the deadly ion torpedo. Wow, yeah, it feels good. Oh wow, feels very, very good quality. Let's bring him a bit closer. So his head completely moves back and forth. Blimey. His arms, he's very stiff. He's not been played with much, definitely. He's in really good shape. If I bring him close to the camera. So I had no blemishes on him. I get a bit closer myself. He's painted very well, despite some imperfections here on the back, which might be difficult to see on my GoPro. It doesn't really excel at close range. Individual ball joints in his knees. Good range of motion. Don't want to loosen him up too much. I really like his gear that he's wearing. He looks kind of badass. His helmet's kind of Power Ranger-esque, but we can deal with that. Yeah, he's looking cool. I like the colouring. Maybe I won't have like a red helmet, but yeah, it looks cool. He's got like the cowboy boots on too. Now let's have a nosy in here. Wow, check this out. Oh yes. Check this out. So this has already been undone, but that looks perfect to me. I'll move this to one side. This nice box that makes nice sounds. Place that there. And now we get a view of the jewel, the crown jewel of this set. So it goes this way, does it? Look at that. Painted lovely. A little bit faded up here. I guess it is quite old. 1996, yeah, it's very old. Now is this landing gear? So that moves. Try and be gentle with this stuff, but these toys were made to last. Ooh, did not like the sound of that. I think it's just really stiff. So it's only got one big wing, does it? It doesn't look like anything's ever been snapped off, so I think that's fine. And is this flight mode? Positioned like this. with this down. Let's have a nosy. Yeah. Raise the landing gear for prepared flight. Well, don't know how he steers this. Does he push? And it goes this way. Then it goes this way. Lovely paint, bit faded on the bottom, and in some places I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's oh, that sits nicely on its own. Let's load the deadly ion torpedo in. Yeah, that makes a reassuring click. And then does this man, can we get him to sit on here without doing any damage? Let's see. Oh, one leg down on the foot peg. Get on there, you bugger. I think it's just very stiff. It's never been played with. Oh, he sits on there. Good. There we go. He sits on there tight, actually. Bloody hard to get him on though. How do kids do this? Kids would be a lot more violent than me. I'm gonna try and put his legs down. Now he's in. Look at him. Just looking up at the sky. Man's taking one hell of a dump. His hands slide on there nicely. Look at that. Put his head down. Get your bum in the seat. Bloody hell. This leg's a bit crooked here. Come on, man. How are you supposed to hold on like that? We'll go with it. He's looking pretty cool. So, yeah, it's a really nice figure, really. The kids would definitely like this. I'll fire it, see how powerful it is. Bloody hell. Could have knocked over me tripod, that. Yeah, it's good toy. Bet it's got some range on it and the kids would have loved it. Bloody hell. Lovely. So overall, I really like it. I definitely keep it contained in the box, just so maybe if it will help the paint from fading a bit more. There does seem to already be some stickers on here, but I can see the places where the stickers are probably like meant to go and such. But let's place everything back. Just try and show you up close the whole of the toy. Show you the underneath. I'll just move this out the way, the supposed landing gear, so you can see where some paint really has faded. Don't know if it's intentional, but it's kind of like the same on these flaps here. But it feels really sturdy, well made. It's plastic, obviously, but it feels good quality plastic, especially these flimsy bits. They seem like this could probably quite easily snap this long part, but it seems quite strong. The main body feels hollow, but you know, it's okay. Probably a sticker intended for this rear thruster part as well. And yeah, everything else feels really sturdy. All these connectors, this arm even feels sturdy. I'm sure this survived many terrible experiences that children would have put it through. Let's take this fella off here. We'll get him back in his home, where he's been for the last 20 odd years. His legs move pretty free, yeah. You can move left to right. It's a good ball joint in the legs. as your grandparents would say, they don't make them like they used to. Let's put him back in here so he can suffocate to death. Seal that up. Yeah, he's got no faded paint on him whatsoever, unless this was a different colour. But looking at the box, his chest plate piece was the same colour. Anything I should take off here? This was already all assembled, so that should go back into the box nicely. Don't know what all this bag is for. Maybe it's what the man originally came in. And this might be what the swoop bike was in originally. It does look worn, like it's been tampered with. Little fingerprints all over it. That aren't mine. There could have been more stickers, because this is open. But I think it just comes open. I'm glad no one's tampered with that. So let's grab this box off. I forgot to put his trusty iron torpedo in here with the man. Not sure he should be hugging that in his sleep, but you know, to each their own. He's clearly more powerful than any Jedi or Sith Lord to be able to just cuddle up to an ion torpedo at night. Let's open this. Great box design. Minimalistic. Even not much plastic used. They were onto something back then, really were. So I think it was in upside down, because I nearly got it mixed up as I pulled it out the box. And this shuts like this. Feels like it's sticking up a bit too much. Okay, that feels okay. Stuff this man back in his hole. Get in there. Yeah, bounty hunter scum. I sentence you to this tomb for the rest of your days. And seal that up. That doesn't feel right. I'll try to flip this over. Oh no, because yeah. It's probably not supposed to be stored with this on, but I don't really want to take it apart in case I break something. So just seal that up. And then slide it back in. Bounty hunter first. Then slide in these little bags and such. Oh, this is some precision here. Get in there. Slide back in there. In there. And then this big bag, this would be a pain. I'll just slide this in the top. Seal this back up. And there we have it. Only took me way longer than it should have done, but you know. So this was a swoop vehicle, a swoop bounty, Imperial bounty hunter, the Shadows of the Empire collection, which is based on the Shadows of Empire multimedia project that George Lucas made. It's also a video game as well. But overall, I really like this toy. It's fairly inexpensive, so if you want one yourself, I doubt many people think it's that cool, so it could be worth getting your hands on. It's quite it's different. It won't be as popular as some of the other toys, even though they're worth a lot more. But I'm glad I bought it. I love the sounds of these old boxes, the way it feels as well. It just feels aged. I love the battle-worn edges, despite I'm sure people prefer mint. I really do like how the box here feels. I like this artwork of it's covered up by the store sticker here, but of Vader here looking very menacing. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Leave it there. So thank you for watching this video. I've got more ideas of what I should do, but maybe get some more of these old Star Wars toys. I really liked having a look at it today with you guys. It was quite interesting really, and I love seeing these old toys. They're infinitely better than most modern toys, and you know, some people I think big loser for collecting old toys, but as adults probably get more satisfaction and enjoyment out of them than even the children did at the time. So thank you for watching. It's been fun to you, and I'll see you in the next one.